Oh, what is up? Happy Saturday, you Murphy maniacs. Welcome back to this week's Altitude Living, where I, Sean Murphy, will walk you through the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the sexiest homes to be hitting the Foothills market just west of the greater Denver metro area. We're talking about Bailey. We're talking about Blackhawk. We're talking about Evergreen, Morrison, Kittredge, Idaho, Idaho Springs, all the areas you know and love. So, what is up? Good morning to you. We got a good list here of 23 homes with some unique. I like the ones around 1.2 million. You get some cool setups there. But as you guys are jumping on, say what's up, like GGB repping the Berlin Ranchettes. What's up? We got Christian and Allie representing Austin, Texas. Happy Saturday. The temperature is 37 degrees. So it is definitely getting chilly willy. I'm thinking about I might just sneak away for a couple hours and go hit some of the slopes. There aren't, Loveland is 25-30 minutes from me, even though it's the weekend. I typically don't go on the weekend, but it's early in the season. There's not too many runs up, so I might just go get my mountain legs going. But as you guys jump it on, do like Gigi and Christian did, say what's up in the comments there. Happy to have you guys on here. Let me know where you're watching from. But let's get into it today. Like I said, 25 on the list today, going all the way up to 3.4 million. I feel like this outpost property, we've seen that before. It might be getting relisted. This one is cool. A house with the clock on the front. Interesting. Cool. So, not a long list, but a good list. Hey, 1608 Minor Street. This is back on the market. This one was. Now, is this zoned commercial? Oh no, this is above Idaho Springs. Looks like they've been renting it for a while. Looks like they're trying to sell it now. This is 1608 Minor Street, Unit 2. Miner, not Minor. Yeah, sickos. No snow yet. I mean, some areas have snow, but most of the snow on the slopes is going to be manufactured. But this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 682 square footer, sitting right above. What is that store called there? Right above the Gilded Fox over there. So nice. You might get some of the great smells of their candles and essential oils up into your place. I mean, that's a win. That's a value you can't really. It's an untangible value there. Built in 1925. You are part of this historic building here, and it is right downtown. You are, I mean, for downtown Idaho Springs, you are in it, baby. To me, this is a good spot. Hey, I mean, it's good for anybody, but if you're a bachelor or first time home buyer, or you want to be in the mountains, but you want the cheat code of Idaho Springs, where it's like, I mean, you got walkability in the mountains. Cool. It's like a little studio apartment you'd find downtown, but it's up here in these hills. They have 35 pictures of 600, and I like the skylight. 35 pictures of 685 square feet. Natural brick, real brick. Cool. All right, you get it. Asking price $369,000 giggity $900. Being brought to you by the Trelora team. We don't see Trelora very often. Kevin said, went to Copper last year with powder skis on an icy day. Lesson learned. Yeah, sometimes it be like that. So, um, I don't actually know the difference between powder skis and other skis, but I've only been at it a few years, and I snowboard. Next up, we're going down to 14601 South Elk Creek Road. I was looking at this for a second. It's like, is this the property? Did I list this a couple years ago? It might be. Back in Pine, no, I think mine was back in Bailey. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 884 square footer, built in 1960, sitting on 1.04 acres. Where are we? All right, we are way back Elk Creek, past to the south. So heading towards the town of Pine, which isn't much there. But yeah, not too far off 285. Not bad. You want a little getaway. Depending on the positioning of this house, though, this might be the south behind you. Let's see if I can get zoomed in more. Yeah, it looks like a cold ass property, guys. The way that that hill is behind you, that is a property, and it's kind of in a canyon. It's going to be holding snow. It's going to be a cold property. All right, that canyon is cold, and you got the creek going through there. But if you want a little getaway, here you go. Break out into the mountains. Looks like we got the old school steel cabinets. Youngstown, represent where I'm from. They used to make those. That's a fun little fireplace. I dig it. I'd keep the steel. I'd keep all the steel. I'd keep the appliances the way they are because it's nostalgic. Change out the floor, change out the counters. Cabinets need some love, but not, I mean, not bad. What did I say this was as far as size? 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 884 square feet. And the 1 bathroom always need 2 bathrooms, even if it's just me. Okay. Decent size rooms. Windows look like they've been updated at some point. Looks good. Looks solid. Could use some updating. A nice little side deck, little dog run. You got an acre. And like I said, though, that you gotta be a cold property a lot of the winter. And your acreage looks like it's pretty much uphill. Being brought to you by Jared Thice of Your Castle. Whose castle? Your Castle Real Estate. Asking price of 465,000. As you guys jumping on here, say what's up in the comments, but also do me a favor, hit that like button. This is like the one thing that I do, that I just show up and I do it, and I love you guys, and it's fun. We get to see these houses. But as far as like marketing and promoting this video, I don't do anything. I don't do anything, and I should do more to make it worth my time. Hey, but I got a new Instagram counter. Got a new Instagram counter. So if you guys aren't following me, I'm trying to get it hooked up to the Somewhere in Colorado Instagram. Right now, it's just on my personal. What do we got? 7,840 followers. We got over 10,000 on the Somewhere in Colorado channel. So I'm trying to, trying to flex with the bigger number, but I can't get it to work. We'll figure it out for next week. Next up, we got our first open house, 27389 Highway 74. This is open house today, 1 to 3, a 1 bedroom, a 1 bathroom, 612 square footer. Let's see, where are we? You're around the lake or Bear Mountain, I'm guessing, based on the terrain there. Bear Creek. Oh yeah, so you're actually past downtown Evergreen and heading towards Kittredge, but not really there. Looks like you're along the creek there. Which side of the creek are we on? All right, looks like you're on the far side, the north side of it, which means you might get a little bit of sunshine there. But you are by the creek, so either way, it's going to be a little bit colder. Parking is limited. You get a little carport. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Did I not throw this up? Throw that up. Boom. Like the video. Like me. I appreciate you appreciating me. So no, we haven't gotten snow. I mean, up like St. Mary's area, I go to jujitsu in the morning with a guy that lives up there at 10,000 feet. He's like, I mean, when it's been raining a little bit, he's like, we got snow up there already. So the high areas elevation, like over 8,500, 9,000 feet, they are getting snow. They got a bakery in this house. How about that? How about that? You got a handmade evergreen pillow. Looks like, oh, that's a that's an aspen tree going through. I thought it was a big old typo. Well, I'll get that pillow thrown in for you if you want it. Tight little nook of a kitchen, microwave up top there. It's like a studio, right? 600 some square feet. Oh, you get another studio over here. All right. I mean, you want to Airbnb that out. I mean, you got to go through Jefferson County short-term rental rules, but that'd be a good spot. Cool. Yep, you're right up the road from Lara the Bear and Cowena. Corwina. I used to date a girl named Karina, and so every time I see that, it reminds me of her. Hope she's doing well. Being listed by Diana Callie of Peak Equity Realty, asking price 499,000. I'm gonna take these messages as personal. Christian thinks I'm very sweet. Thank you, Christian. And Kevin thinks I'm cute. You're probably talking about the houses, but I'm gonna use that how I want it. Next up is 162 Pine Trail, Unit 5. Sometimes in Pine, they have a number there, and it's single family detached home. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,616 square footer, built in 1979, 1.34 acres. Let's check it out. That looks like Deer Creek right there. No, it's definitely not Deer Creek. I lied. All right, so we're back kind of by GGB, back in the Ranchettes area, a little bit of Bailey here. So just down 285, nice little community over there, a lot of equestrian homes. You are probably hitting that like 45 to 55 minutes to get back down the hill. Nice. Looks like this is your slither here. That's a good spread. Needs a garage. There's your neighbors, those young gohards. Oh, come on. That's adorable. Forget the house. You got llamas. How far to HEB? HEB? I don't know what HEB. Do you know terms? Do you know local terms that I don't know? I don't know what HEB is. Still, those little deer up there just nibbling, causing no problems. Hang on, I gotta let D'Artagnan out real quick. It's time. All right, left you with a bathroom pick. There you go. Oh, the grocery store. No, we don't have HEB. Not up here. Uh, very far. And it's gonna be your HEB. Yeah, you're really going down to like Aspen Park for the good grocery shopping. That is a giant fireplace hole. I do love that dog. D'Artagnan he'll be turning 17 in 2 weeks. Last night I was in a doom scroll phase and I was watching puppies being told that they were being adopted. Tearjerker every time. Uh Amber Pink real estate agents. We have the weirdest. Why can't everybody have an easy name like Sean Murphy? Until I go to Asia and then they call me CN. 515,000 is the asking price. Come get some. 10029 Fallen Rock Road over in Evergreen. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,903 square footer, built in 1971, sitting on 1.39 acres. Exterior already could use a coat of paint. Looks like we got some add-ons to this property. 17. He can drive. No, we can't drive. His eyes are bad. Looks like we're right by Aspen Park here. So right by the well, which is a really great mountain dive bar right in the corner of Barkley and 73. So yeah, you're coming right up the hill here. You can see it. So easy access to 285, easy access to grocery stores and all that. Exterior could use some love. Yep. Location is what we're pitching on this one. And we only got 5 photos, which means the inside is probably worse. Probably matches the outside. Jason M. Halliday with Remax Northwest Inc. is the listing agent. $524,900 is the asking price. 87 Circle Road over in Golden. And we got some beaters this morning. 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,564 square feet, sitting on 0.4 acres, built in 1975. We are back up Coal Creek Canyon, not quite to Wonderview, but just about. Let's see what we got going here. You typically have good views. That's why it's called Wonderview. And we have some iPhone photos. We got the Broncos on. I don't know what these little things are on the ground here that they decided to cover up. Okay. All right. Damn, I feel like that's such a bad place to put your knives. If you drop a knife, it goes behind the oven. That's like, ugh. Behind the oven is like no man's land. Okay. Looks like we have some tile work that could have gone all the way up to the top, so you didn't need this second shower curtain, but we were busy. We had other things going on apparently. Definitely bring your hard hat. Sheets, tie-dye sheets over the windows, always a vibe. We've got cactuses that couldn't make it in this house. That's saying something. So deferred maintenance is what we're getting at here. There's your driveway. All right. Cool. There you have it. I don't know. Cool. Something. Sure is something. Laura Mendez with CLK Property Solutions is the listing agent. 530,000. The most shocking thing I've seen in all these listings. Well, the most depressing thing I see in these homes sometimes is when you see a bunch of kids living in squalor. So you see just an absolutely like gross home that you wouldn't take your shoes off in. And then you see like kids' toys and you kind of feel bad. Cacti. What'd I say? Is it cactuses? Cacti. We got 23891 Supia Road. This one's been listed before with somebody else. Looks like it's being brought back to the market. This is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2,064 square feet. Sitting on 0.71 acres, built in 1952. But yeah, not far up Parmalee Gulch here. So you can get to Kittredge. You can, I mean, it is kind of far up. You're about in the middle. Kittredge, up that back down to 285. Choose your adventure. You're kind of in the middle. I mean, I've also seen like, and maybe this is just me, but I've seen like dancing pools and all kinds of like rave stuff in a house with a bunch of kids too. Like a dancing pool right in the middle of the living room. It's like in the middle of the living room. That's where we needed to put that. There's just a lot of ways to live. All right, but this one's looking clean. Nice appliances. There's the elk, you heard. Trying to think of other crazy things I've seen in houses. And typically, it's the renter. If somebody's renting the place, that's typically where you see the shit. Just like bongs out, just like tenants that obviously don't give a shit about the owner selling the place. Looks like a converted garage here. Cool. There you have it. The Empower team with Keller Williams DTC is listing this for 550. Let's get into some real houses. There we go. 23660 Pondview Place, Unit E. This is that nice little condo community right by Genesee, right by I-70, easy access. You got access to fitness center, pickleball courts. They got a pool over there. So, I mean, good place for people that want easy living, good place for somebody with kiddos, good entryway into the mountains here. These are nice what's the 2 bedroom, 2 bath? I think that's what most of them, yeah, 2 bedroom, 2 bath. Um, these are nice sized bedrooms. You got a shared bathroom right between the 2 bedrooms, and then the primary has its own. Oh, and this is the one with the loft too. So not many of these have the loft. This one does. That's cool. I dig it. Nice little home office up there, or whatever, you know. You got a bay window to sit with your bay. This is the primary bedroom, primary bath. Nice big soaking tub. And there's your loft space. Nice. A lot of furniture up there. Cool. I dig it. Being brought to you by Angela Steiner of Sterling Real Estate Group. Asking prices $550,000. All right, going over to Fall River Road for 4120 Fall River Road. 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1,428 square feet, sitting on 2.35 acres, built in 1983. Fall River Road. How far up Fall River Road are we? You're a good ways up there. You're not quite at the switchbacks yet. The switchback is just down the road from you a little bit. And you are on the north side, so you don't have the creek access, but you do get more sunshine over here, which is great. Deck looks like it could get resealed. Okay, good space. I don't know if the wallpaper is your style, but could use some updating. Looks lived in, but it looks fairly well maintained. Look at those windows. There's some unique setup windows. Cool. And there's Fall River Road. You will get traffic on that, but people are going like 35 miles an hour if they're abiding the rules. Hello, 1989. Yeah, it definitely looks like not much has been touched. But there you have it. Deborah Abeda with Keller Williams is the listing agent. 565 is the asking price. 294 Kudu Trail, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,296 square feet, sitting on 1.02 acres, built in 1998. I like the tongue and groove. I like this. This is a good way to start. I like this photo. I like how the kitchen flows to the living space out to the deck space. Get a nice detached garage. Hoodoo, where are we at? Back kind of, yeah, kind of back the back end of the Berlin Ranchettes area again. This is following this. I like this space here. Yeah, not bad. Big primary with your own primary bathroom there. And a bay window. Check, check, check. And separate living space. All right, this is a good, solid home. I mean, you got more than one bathroom. You've got multiple living areas. You've got a primary suite. You got a little workout room with the walkout basement and a detached garage. I like it. Being brought to you by Jess Munsterman of Real. Look how Real spells real with the backwards L, so you know they're freaking cool. 594,000 is the asking price. Come and get it. Going over to Floyd Hill, 132 Floyd Hill Way, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathroom. There you go. See, I knew somebody checked a lot of boxes for somebody, right? 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,761 square feet. I know what people like. I mean, if that thing had a little bit of more privacy, it would probably go for more. But you want separate living space. You want multiple bathrooms. You want a primary suite with that you could fit a king in if needed, and you want your own primary bathroom. So I think that one was pretty good. So 2.42 acres on this one, built in 1962. Floyd Hill. Oh, this is on the other side of Floyd Hill. There's even the road here. See, it looks like you're back in there. And on the north, I don't think that pin. I don't think that pin's dropped in the right place, guys. Floyd Hill Way. I'm guessing it's this house then, right here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Cool. These pictures aren't formatted. That is not me. That is not your boy. You got a telecom system. Any of you guys use the DJ on Spotify? Sometimes I like to just put the DJ on and have it play music that I like, but it just turned on some like house EDM at 8:31 in the morning. Too early for that. Okay, we get some retro appliances here. Like a little sunroom or workshop, yoga spot. You get privacy. You got a good view. You will hear the highway. Who doesn't like that crimson red carpeting? Who doesn't like carpeting in the bathrooms and kitchen? Who doesn't like that? What are you, crazy? That is it. That is the style. With your fluorescent light up top. All right, there you have it. Being brought to you by April Cooper of Canyon Way Realty. Asking price is $622,000. This one looks good. Shadow Mountain neighborhoods where we're zooming over to next. This is 10131 Apache Spring Drive. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2017 square feet. Sitting on 1.48 acres, built in 1987. Let's check it out. All right, so you're really close to Aspen Park. So sometimes Shadow Mountain, you could be, 15 minutes to get back out, but you're a couple minutes to get back out to 73, to Aspen Park, to 285. So good location, somewhat usable land. Like that door. Okay. It's kind of quirky, but in a way that I like. I have some clients that would come into this and be like, nah, there's just too much going on here with the tile and the tuxedo cabinets and all. I like it. I like it. Kind of a weird guy in some sense. Hopefully that's what you guys like about me. Oh yeah, Jerry Garcia, brother. Cool. See, this is a hippie vibe, but it's not a dirty hippie vibe. This is a clean, I run a tech company business and I'm a hippie. I sometimes do psychedelics to help me lose my ego, but I'm not doing them so much that my mind is mushy. That's what this type of person is. Yeah, nice little spread. I like it. Oh yeah, look at this little. Reminds me of Thailand. These little cabana things. I think that's cool. I dig it. I dig the spread. I like it. All right, there you have it. Apache Spring Drive. I like it. Stamp of approval from Sean Murphy. I like the location. I like the setup. I like the care of the house. It looks good. I like the slight quirkiness. Being brought to you by Sam DeStefano of MB Real Estate Pros. Asking price 689,000. Anybody else like that one there? I'm gonna go let D'Artagnan back in. Everybody say hi to D'Artagnan. Quick puppy break. Boom. D'Artagnan does not like getting picked up. D'Artagnan, your birthday's soon. Do you have anything to say to the people about being a very healthy, cute dog into your late age? Breath is horrendous, but look how cute he is. Okay. Okay, goodbye. Nice little cameo by D'Artagnan there. All right, let's get back to the show. 191 Evergreen Road, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,882 square feet. Looks like we got some views here. Looks like we got an older roof. Thank you. He is a beautiful puppy. Very easy dog. Very blessed. No major medical bills or anything. It hasn't been to the doctor, the vet, in like 8 years, and people are like, well, you haven't, maybe more, maybe like 10 years hasn't been to the vet, and people are like, he needs to go to the vet. I'm like, show me another 17-year-old dog that's doing as well as him, and then say something else. 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,882 square feet, sitting on 1.45 acres, built in 1998. Oh, T-lock shingles. Those are some old shingles. They don't even put those on anymore. So what did we buy? Backed by Dory Lakes. So this is a Blackhawk property. Backed by Dory Lakes. Looks very traditional. Oh, the views though. The views. They should have made that first photo up a little bit higher so you just saw those showstoppers. Oh, what's going on with this ceiling? It looks like it needs some love. Bunch of footprints going through the house too. I guess other wonkiness too. I think it was Christian asked, like, what's the weird stuff that I've seen? Like some add-ons. I mean, up in the mountains, you get a lot of DIY stuff that's not to code and makes like the floor plans super wonky. I haven't really been in since I've been in the mountains. I haven't really been in like too many like methy feeling houses. I actually felt that more down in the city. Cool. That looks like a nice traditional house with views. Rolls right out to your patio off the primary. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, a little quilter in here too. Hey, yo, happy Saturday, Rick and Jackie. I haven't heard from you guys in a while. I'm actually making a video, and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry. You guys are New York area. I'm making a video specifically for the New Yorkers. I know it's just New York City that got their new mayor, but I'm making a video on all the benefits of moving from New York to Colorado. The biggest, easiest layup of a reason is property taxes. You guys pay like 3 times what we pay out here. Actually, I'm going to ask ChatGPT a question. Rank the states from most to from highest to lowest in regards to property estate. We'll let that run real quick because we are, I think, tied for like third or fourth lowest. Look at that view. That's a good view. All right, I like this property. I mean, I don't really love living in Black Hawk as much, but just because you kind of feel like on an island over there. Oh, you're right by the school there. And actually never been back in there or seen that field. It's a good looking field. I guess up in the mountains, I think they play a lot of like 7-on-7 ball or whatever it is with limited people. The Alan Smith team with Remax is listing this for 100 for 749,500. New Jersey is the highest. New York. Yes. What? It's like, would you like the full list? Yeah. Why wouldn't I want? I asked you for the full list. 10342. I know you want to say Buena Vista, but if it's linked to the town of Buena Vista, we say Buena Vista. So if you live on the street, you call it whatever the hell you want to call it, but the town up here of spelled like this is Buna, and everyone gets mad at me for saying it. There you go. Colorado ranked 43rd. New York, where you at? Ranked 9th. Yeah, come on down. Come on down. What do we got? 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,557 square feet. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, sitting on 1.74 acres, built in 1985. Okay, so we're back Shadow Mountain area, just past that last property, really. We were real close, easy access to Aspen Park. So another one, good location. I dig it. Okay. This has been sterilized by the local paint company. Could use some more color. Thank goodness they kept that like seaweed green piece. Otherwise, this thing would feel like a hospital. Yeah, but paint is easy. A lot of people repaint to make it just like safe to go to the market, but it doesn't feel like it has a soul. But I like the lighting fixtures. I mean, just like change the paint, maybe color this wall, give it some life. Cool. I like it. I like the setup. There's a little like family room space over here. And my music, my DJ is getting aggressive this morning. Cool, but everything looks updated. I mean, it looks super clean. So I like that. Nice. Love that. Yeah, I haven't caught up with you guys in a bit. Love to grab an update. This is now the time of year that I really start circling back to everybody I talked to this year that is thinking about making a move. We are probably the maybe to a fault in some instances, like the least pressury team. It's like you let us know when the time is right and we will spring into action. It's a hell of a treadmill right there. Cool. All right, looks good. Good spot. 10342 Buena Vista, brought to you by the Tuppers team at Madison Company Properties. The asking price is $775,000. 985 Impala Trail. This is I like the metal roof. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,592 square footer, 2-acre lot, built in 1994, back in Bailey, it says. Cool. So kind of, go down Roland Road, right by the Happy Camper Cannabis Man. Go get your gummies, bro. But yeah, you're back at this kind of end road here, which looks like you should have some privacy, and ideally you have some views too. A lot of those Berlin Ranchette properties have sick views. Yeah, buddy. There you go. Look at that view. Ridiculous. This seems, do you guys like this? This right side just seems so busy. I don't think I like it. I think I would have went with, I mean, I don't hate it, but I probably went with the pine on both sides. This is just a lot to look at. Unless you put some like climbing grips on there. Well, I'm excited for you, Rick and Jackie. I'm pumped. You're gonna love it. I don't really move people. The reasons I move people out of the mountains is they're just getting too old and they need to move closer to family or something like that, or like a big lifestyle change. But like people when they get up here, it's just like it is the things that you thought it was. It's like lighter, there's less FOMO. The city is still there if I want to go down. Like I went to Meow Wolf with a buddy the other day, but like you don't have to go downtown and you don't really feel like you're missing out. Sometimes I feel like I have, like the folks that have kids and then they have that excuse not to hang out because like, yeah, I got the kid. I'm like, I kind of get that, and I also can't fight that. But now I'm like in the mountains, and I get invited to less bullshit, right? Um, Still get invited to like the big events and things like that, but like come hang out, let's go grab a beer. Like I'm not coming down for a beer. I got the hot tub with the TV. Oh, we got GGB checking in with her uh, local opinion. Berlin Run says, yes, we have great views. Happy campers on Rosalie, right across from the Loaf and Jug. Roland as a mile north of Melted Metal Garage. Roland is more canyony. No super views. Oh, thank you. I didn't clock that when I go back in there. So okay, so Happy Camper is closer to Rosalie, but like Jefferson, is that true? Jefferson County, I don't think has any. They have to have dispensaries because I see them, but I know like Evergreen doesn't have any dispensaries. Like once you hit Idaho Springs, they have some, and once you hit Bailey, you have some, but nothing in Evergreen Conifer. I know the views are great. Love it. Track stack looks great. Come on. Cool. I like the metal roof. I like this property. It's good. Being brought to you by June Schlei. Oh gosh, Schlesinger. That's right, Schlesinger. June Schlesinger of Weston, Maine. Asking price 785,000. And I mean, there's like you got the dispensaries, which I don't think that's a huge selling point for everybody, but taxes are lower in Park County. That's where Bailey is. Taxes are lower in Clear Creek County, like Idaho Springs. Also, short-term rental rules are more lax in Park County and Clear Creek County compared to Jefferson. You get less people telling you what to do. Love Bailey. What's the name of the neighborhood? Berland Ranchettes. Berland Ranchettes is a nice community with the good views. I do have and what's up, that fishing dude? I do have a pocket listing. They're planning on not selling until um May, but they're right off of like Crow Hill as you're coming down the mountain here. I'll give you guys an idea real quick. So if you guys are interested in Bailey, I got a property that was just built a few years ago. Nice log cabiny feel. I think it's right around 2,000 square feet. Amazing views. It's right down Crow Hill, right around this area. Uh, Appraised for over $1 million. They're going to be listing it for 950. So if you guys are interested in, an off market, nice mountain home with views close to 285 in downtown Bailey. Great for a secondary home. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to show you guys. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys the marketing. Hit me up if you guys are interested, and I'll show you after this one here. 28555 Memorial Parkway. This is a 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,850 square footer, sitting on 3.34 acres, built in 1979. Cute, nice. I mean, you got acreage. Looks like it's on like Pleasant Park. Nope. Where are we at? You're back in there a little bit though. I mean, this doesn't look far. This looks like it's like 2 inches on the screen, depending on if you're looking on your laptop or your TV. But this is going to take you a bit to get out of here to get back to 285, and probably some dirt roads to do so. So this is one of the properties. I'm like, drive to it. Let's drive to it first, just to see if you're okay with that commute. Whoops. I was pulling up that property. I was going to show you guys. I like the cabinets, I like the counters. Looks like they remodeled this baby here. Nice meadowy view. You get all the deer, all the elk. I mean, I've heard of them getting moose over there, just nibbling. You don't get as many elk in Bailey area, but you get them every now and then. Every now and then you'll get a mountain lion. Bailey gets more mountain lions than most areas. Evergreen gets the elk. Conifer sometimes gets moose, especially by like Staunton State Park and up Pine Valley Road. Not as many elk, but a ton of deer, fox, fun critters, little lynx every now and then. Wonder what's going on with this baseboard here. Looks like it's melting. All right, looks like nice remodeled home sitting on 3.4 acres. I dig it. Being brought to you by Deborah Propick of Platinum Living Realty. Asking price 815,000. This is our new listing. We have not listed yet. I'll show you guys the photos. So just built brand new home. I mean, they lived in it like 3 years. Few acres there. Nice, quiet. And then right down here in the bottom left, you can barely see it. That's Bailey. I'm changing. I always knock on people for putting the like beach theme on the window, so I'll change that. But check out the views. Gorgeous, nice house. So if you guys are interested in something like this, hit me up. They give me permission to market it before it hits the MLS. And you guys being on here with me this Saturday, you get that insight. 32351 Lodgepole Drive. This is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,630 square footer. Sitting on 0.53 acres, built in 1976. Let's check it out. Look at those rock outcroppings. Those could be your rock outcroppings. Cool. So Lodgepole Road is just up back behind Brook Forest Road, right? You get past Elk Creek. It looks like, I think, before you hit Columbine. Columbine, right past Columbine here. So Lodgepole Road, kind of by the Maxwell Falls over there. Cool. Good. I like the moody photos. Oh, I like all the counter space too. Oh, it's like elevated above the living space. But you got the views. Nice. Okay. Little sunken living room there. And I did just post, especially for Florida folk, Texas folk. I did just post a video last week. I also made a reel about it, about your first winter in Colorado. So go over to my main channel somewhere in Colorado to watch that. I got a lot of good tips for you guys to not look like rookies. Everyone says that Colorado people can't drive, and I agree. We're not the best collectively, but I think that's consequence of having so many people that aren't from here with different driving habits. Like Texas people drive like they're going to live forever. Cool. Looks good. Nice little mud room. Shop. Cool. I dig it. I like it. Nice tucked up in there. Cute. Yvette Put of Live Sotheby's International Realty is the listing agent. 900,000 even is what they're asking for. All right. I liked this one. I like these next two. I think the layout is nice. I always like the turret looking round area. This is 22081 Paradise Circle over in Lookout Mountain neighborhood, which is really easy getting down the hill. You find a lot of like traditional style houses, but if you're looking for something that's like easy in, easy out, work down the hill, this is an amazing location. 6 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, 7,427 square feet. Gadzooks, that seems like a good price for 7,000 square feet. Totally, that seems like a really good price. Huh. I think this one's gonna go fast. Um, Built in 1975, 0.9 acres. You don't get a lot of acreage, but they do also have, I believe you have access to the clubhouse over here. Cool. So there's Lookout Mountain Road. You just come right back out here and you jump on I-70, get right back down the hill. So great access. Typically have more of a city view than a mountain view. Double oven. You could put a vent. They do have a vent there. They also have a fan there. Cool. I like the brick. I like the round circle driveway. These things always crack me up. Do some yoga. I hope you do yoga as well. Straighten out your back. What I've been doing is I heard like if you hang, just do a dead hang for like 90 seconds. It'll help straighten out your back. I don't have back problems, but do enough jujitsu that I'm trying to prevent it. Oh, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5-car garage and some unfinished basement. Oh, this is the garage still. That feels like a very cold bathroom there, right? Despite this, I think it's still going to go quickly. 1.2 seems like a little bit of a fire sale on this location. Nice usable land. What's the draw? What's the draw for you guys? That fishing dude. Why are you guys thinking about? Oh, look at this. This is sweet. What's bringing you up from Florida to Colorado and Christian and Allie? What's bringing you guys up from Texas, going from the hot climates to a colder one? What's the drive? What's the pool? All right, you get a little bit of the outside, inside. It looks like a water feature too. A unique like sink over here. You got to go see this one in person. Kind of lost where we are in this house. Look at those views. You got the city view. You'll have the twinkle of the lights. This is a good spot here. Irrigation, it looks like. Cool. I like it. I like the curb appeal. I like the location. Neighbors around you are all like well maintained. Cool. Being brought to you by Julie Leans of Keller Williams Advantage Realty. Open house tomorrow, 1 to 3. Asking price 1.275. I think it's going to go quick. Hey, look at this one. This one looks fun. Oh, so it looks like an old mill or mine that's been converted. Yeah, this definitely looks like an old mine. This is interesting. 4628 Smith Hill Road over in Blackhawk. Your boy Tony Thorpe, he runs Blackhawk, it seems. 1 bedroom, 2 bathrooms, 5,676 square feet. This is going to be a fun one to look at. 17 acres. It says so it says 5,676 square feet, but he has in the notes here over 14,000 square feet. Built in 1935, so this is a mining type thing. 17 acres. This is fun. Let's check this out. One of a kind. And right by Golden Gate Canyon, you're right in the middle of it. Okay. Fun. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You could do, I don't even know what you do. Anything you want over there. That's crazy. Okay, so it feels commercial, right? It does feel commercial. I guess they're trying to align it with residential. Yeah, it looks like an office. You guys want a business that you work at home? Look at all that. Okay. What is happening here? Let's just take a look here. We got a cooler. Looks like a little coffee maker up here. A lot to take in this room. Okay, there you go. Bring your contractor's hat for 4628 Smith Hill Road. Being listed by Tony Thorpe of Crocker Realty, asking price 1.295. Super interesting. 20906 Horsebit Way over in Morrison. This is a 5 bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 5,540 square footer. Built in 2003, sitting on 2.11 acres. I'm guessing this is backed by Deer Creek Canyon. Oh no, it's closer to 285. All right. So Homestead area. So you're 10 minutes to get back down the hill to hit 470. You are close to the 285 there, so you're likely going to be hearing it, especially the way the property is elevated, but it looks good. These wires you see on the roof there, if you guys aren't familiar, that's heat cables, and so basically keeps the snow, once it passes the eaves there, it, when it's under the threshold of the house, it'll stay warm and melt, but then it hits the eaves and it'll freeze again. And if you have a lot of that, the water could dam up behind your shingles, so that just keeps everything moving. Typically you'll see those on the edges of the house, and sometimes you'll have, I could see it here, the wire coming down. So typically they'll put them in the gutters too, so the water doesn't freeze in the gutters. Nice. I like the woodwork. Yeah, I dig this. House has a good smell to it, I can tell. Yeah, like the old school burner here and thing, unnecessary but cute. Double oven, big island. Primary with two fireplaces. Two fireplaces. Who would have thought you needed that? Clawfoot tub, great closet space. Nice. Cool. I dig it. I like it. Uh, Jackie White is your listing agent with Your Castle. Whose castle? Your Castle Realty. Asking price 1.395. 33913 Upper Bear Creek Road. This is a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,675 square footer, sitting on 10 acres, built in 1979. Just check it out. Okay, Upper Bear Creek. So I mean, you have acreage, but it's probably fairly unusable. It's probably a big hill behind you. Maybe I'm wrong. Looks fairly hilly though. Double oven, fluorescent lights. Cool. Looks, I mean, slightly dated, but it looks like it's still salvageable and everything's in good shape. Looks like you got a new coat of paint on it too. Those are little air conditioners up at the top. Typically, when you have like boiler heat at the bottom, that's a question I get from a lot of Texans and Floridians. See, most homes up here don't have AC. And if you have HVAC like a furnace, it's easier to work into that duct work to put in AC. But if you don't, if you have boiler heat like this one, you got to do units like this if you need it. I don't think you really need it, but there will be probably like 5 days out of the summer that you're like, AC would be nice, but you just hang strong for a couple hours and you'll be all right. All right, cool. Nice big garage. Sweet. Being brought to you by Stephanie Friedoff of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Asking price 1.5 million. Oh, we only got two to go. We're at the top of the list. This one it's been here before. I don't know how it's relisted, I guess. This is 180 Outpost Lane, on the market before. 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, 7,101 square feet, sitting on 6.47 acres, built in 2008. I think it's Floyd Hill area. Yeah, back up the top of Floyd Hill area. So you're not going to hear the highway I mean, you might hear it off in the distance, but you're Clear Creek County. So you got better taxes than Jefferson County. Looks like you're at the top of the hill, but you're probably, I mean, easily 10 minutes to get back out to, it's called Beaver Creek exit there. Beaverbrook Canyon is what it's called. Views is what this has got. Yeah, buddy. Cool. A lot of great windows, good flow. Love the outdoor sitting space. It will be windy over there. That's facing west, so you'll get wind through here. But you get the fireplace. You put in a couple like heaters up top too. You'll be set. Check out the view. Lovely. Cool. Looks well done. Interesting carpeting choice. I don't hate it. It looks virtually staged. Oh, interesting bathtub there. I mean, why do you need to block that? No one's gonna see you. Take that out. Put a window in there. What do you do? What are you doing? Yeah, well, come on. Take that wall out. Agreed? In this photo, what are we looking at? Cool, that's fun. Elevator in the house, plenty of room for the RV and everything. Nice. Being brought to you by Caroline Wagner of Coldwell Banker Realty. Just did a 20K price drop, and they're asking $2.23 million. That fishing dude says Corey. Corey, sorry. I think you came in a couple times with a different username too, or a different handle. Colorado's ton of pros, great schools, outdoor life, small town vibe. Homes seem to be embedded in trees and nature. Florida's land is being destroyed by overdevelopment. Fair. Water quality has gone downhill a lot too. Yeah, I mean, I do like being on a well. People always ask me about well water, and I mean, we're basically where everybody gets their water from. Um, it, our water, everybody all feeds all the rivers that people are connecting to. So our water has gone through less shit, literal shit, to get to you. So I love our water out here. What do we got? 1128 County Road 65. This is the top of the list, top of the heap. 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 6,868 square feet, sitting on 2 acres. Built in 2022. This one's new. Oh, interesting. Okay, so great location. You're right by Bergen Park. You're right by everything going on in Evergreen. So tremendous accessibility in and out. I think this one was on the market before too, but amazing location for being in the mountains. Easy to get out to I-70 right here. So great spot. And it looks super quiet back in there. Kind of the Soda Creek neighborhood is where this is. Got the solar. I mean, everything's new. Beautiful views. Elk like crazy, just coming through, just nibbling. All right, little bit of a sterile vibe in here. Wow, giant island. You get the whole crew. And if you like entertaining and you're like, I like to have guests over still. I mean, this is the area. It's really easy to get to. That kitchen is daunting. Is it 3 ovens? Triple oven? I don't really like these wires though. I wish it was wood beams. You feel me? Colorado land development seems to have preservation in mind. Florida clears thousands of acres, saves no trees, only for thousands of homes that look exactly the same. Yeah, yeah, probably. I mean, that makes sense. I'd say I get people looking for land to build out here, and it's I mean, a lot of the good lots have been picked at already, and so yeah, we're not getting like a builder coming in and putting up 100 homes. So you're right. I like steel beams though. I'm a fan of steel beams. Makes me feel super secure. I'm not sure if I like the black and white though throughout everything. Lovely primary. Lovely primary bath. Again, two white and black for me. Big walk-in closet. You got your own washer dryer in the primary. Nice touches. It's like that mountain modern, a little too modern for me, but again, paint. Cool. You guys, our first snakefoot tub at the top of the list this week. bathrooms. I mean, everything is very spacious. All the rooms. Well done. Looks great. Solar up top too. Being brought to you by Pandora and John Erlinson of Madison Company Properties. They are asking $3.4 million. So that is it for this week. I appreciate you guys jumping on with me. Do me a favor before you head on out. Give me a thumbs up on the video. If you guys are watching the replay, let me know who's on here, where you're watching from. I appreciate all you repeat offenders coming back week over week. Sorry I missed you last week. I wasn't feeling good. It was right after Halloween. I had a buddy coming into town, and I was like, it's just like today is not the day. And I figured it was the day after Halloween. You guys were all, all like yacked out of your minds on Twix and Kit Kats. So sorry I missed you guys last week. Um, every now and then that'll happen, but I love hanging out with you guys. I appreciate you. Have a tremendous weekend. And go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com. If you guys are looking to get started with your mountain journey, as you can see through this video, there are a lot of levels to mountain living. So if you want help in finding the right fit for you, go on over to our Contact Us page. Tell me a little bit about yourself, and I'll reach out. Also, we have other ways you can get to me. You could hit me up right on my wireless communication device. There's my direct line right there. Email me at sean.murphy@moxiepropertygroup.com, and make sure you go over and follow me on the gram, Rocky Mountain Murph. That's it. I hope you guys have a good one again, and I love you. Goodbye.